Welcome back to you, Jelly Beans. I have a very lovely episode for you today. I want to show you something. If you've been following my channel for a long time, friends, it's been about a year. I was making many Twitter videos at the start. That's how I started as a wee little pup. I was making many Twitter posts too. Videos, posts, all the shebang. Especially when I came onto YouTube. I know you like coming to family-friendly show. Make sure you like, subscribe. I was speaking about the US Fed. I was speaking about the bear market of crypto. I was speaking about how traditionally the market prices in rate cuts when they start to hold the rates. What do I mean by that? Well, I've explained that many times. I'll explain it for you again. Okay, so let's even go back to the weekly chart so we can see exactly what we're talking about. Literally, friends, go back to all my videos. When we were back here, let's put on a nice log chart. Okay, when we were down here, I said, friends, we have gone down only, okay? And I know, yes, it looks really, really bad. But in my experience, the market is showing us depression. Davey Hoffman from Bankless is crying. Kobe said there's no hope for the industry. There's so many signs saying it's over, it's over, it's over. Crypto is dead. There's nothing to be proud of. Depression. Then people also said too, macro looks so bad. The Fed is never going to stop hiking rates. Inflation, inflation, inflation. I didn't believe it, okay? The charts told us the truth. The chart said, well, we might just go up only. And not only did we just go up only, friends, when we were here, what did I say? Okay, I said we might find the path we went down gets mirrored and then we just go up. I literally said that. Go back, watch all my videos. Literally go back and watch all my videos. I said that's historically, that's what markets do, okay? They slap you 5 times in a row and then they gently spank your bum in a nice, sexy right way on the way on the way up, okay? Nice gentle tap on the bum. Now, when that starts happening, the stories change again. I told you this part would be the rate cut pricing in. Let me repeat that again. Markets going up from a year ago. So this move would not be silly gamblers. This move is crypto and stock markets pricing in the rate cuts to come, the stimulus. This is what's happened before, friends. I even showed the example back here. Have a guess when the US Fed held rates right here. They held rates. We boomed. Guess when they started cutting rates, friends? Bang. This was the first rate cut. Isn't that crazy? They kept cutting rates, and then the zombie virus happened. It's just wild how this happens. So that was what I guessed would happen too. So this is why no one's talking about it in crypto. Why? Because they don't know. They don't know, friends. I'm here to tell you. Crypto went up. Yes, part of the 4-year cycle. We know it. But this move, this thrusting up, is the market pricing in the future. The market is an effective, forward-looking, forward pricing mechanism. It's very effective. It's not perfect, but it's very good. Nobody is buying here being a dum-dum. No one, okay? These people, they know what's coming. If the Fed cuts rates, people are going to be trapping themselves. It's exactly what they're doing right now, isn't it? People are saying, no. They're going to cut rates. They're going to print money. Everything's going to be great. But they're complacent. They are complacent, friends. So yes, eventually they cut rates so deep and they print money so much that markets go up. Unfortunately, they can't do it instantly. And governments are scum. They are basically doing the equivalent of, they walk with you, they put their arm around your shoulder, they go, hey, you're my friend. Then they get a sledgehammer, they literally crack your knees, now you're on the floor begging, and then they give you crutches. They go, no, I'll help you up, I'll bandage you up, okay? They were the ones who caused the damage in the first place. This is just how it works. I know, it's scum. Now you know where I'm coming from when I tell you, don't trust any of them. And now you know why in the stock markets, they always say only the paranoid survive. The very famous stock market saying, friends. You're going to figure that out, why it's true. Okay, so we're now actually here. Okay, so going back to my tweet here, look at this. I said 1 year ago, Bitcoin has a good chance to go up only. Okay, so please, don't listen to people, friends. Don't listen to people who go, oh, I said we'd do this and then we did it. I'm just the greatest. No, that's not our approach. Our approach is, it looks like with good probability, this might happen. And if it doesn't, well, we lose. We'll look, it happened, okay? The up only part happened, but you got to think, what was the reason why I said it? I said it's because the market is smart. It's got a real good brain on it, okay? Maybe peanut brain, okay? Just like you and me. And the market knew, you're hiking rates now. You're holding. The next move is going to be a rate cut. I don't know when, but it's going to be the next move. So I'm going to buy now. I'm going to price in those rate cuts. That's exactly what's been happening, okay? That's why we went up. And that brings us to today, right? So now look, I also mentioned again, during rate holds, the Fed cut would actually be the warning sign. Okay, so the good times is the rate hold. The rate hikes, actually, friends, it's strong warning signs, even though it doesn't feel like it. The rate cut is the doom. And if you're new, friends, this is how it works. It takes 12 to 18 months for the rate cuts or rate changes to affect the economy because people are forward planning. That's why. You see all those damages, friends, of high interest rates? You have already planned for your little spending in a year from now. You've planned for it today. You aren't going to go buy that $100,000 car because expenses are through the roof. You've already planned it. You're not planning for it anymore. You see, you're not planning to go buy that anymore. So your future spending, it's stopped now. You've already decided today. So guess what? Even if the Fed has to crank down the rates, right? You think logically, wait a minute, that means everything is going to be super good. No. All the businesses, everything that moves the economy, they hire all these workers, they've all planned for next year already. It's already in the roadmap. They already know how their next 4 quarters are going to look like. So if you cut rates today, you aren't going to affect their behavior the biggest amount until 12 months from now. Okay? That's how the game works. So now we know the market is effective at this forward pricing mechanism, this ability it has. And this is what I said as well, friends. So this is the saddest part. I said, if we ever got here into the golden box of friendship, which is where we are now, obviously I didn't know there'd be a Bitcoin ETF. I did not know a year ago, but I said something good's going to happen. The Fed rate cut, everything, right? I guessed it would be to do with the Fed. Nothing to do with the Bitcoin ETF. It'd be interesting if it actually does, friends. It'd be interesting if the Bitcoin ETF is here, launched, and the US Fed. Now, it doesn't matter what the news is, okay? What I said was, when we got to this golden box of friendship, there's going to be an event, and people are going to say, buy the rumor, buy the news. They're going to say this time is different. That's exactly what they're saying right now. Listen to many macroeconomists, listen to everybody in the stock market, especially Jim Cramer, of course, saying buy the rumor, buy the news. They're saying, no, the economy is strong, everything's going to be fine. Now, I'm not saying a crush is happening in 2 seconds. Okay, it doesn't work like that. But I'm just telling you, we're in an expensive zone. All right, now, we know how markets work, man. The stock market doesn't go zip up to expensive and then go to super cheap in 2 seconds. That's very rare. That's what happened with the zombie virus. It doesn't happen like that, these black swans, okay? It goes up in the expensive zone and it stays there just long enough to trap everyone, okay? That's what the stock market does. The stock market does like rounded tops, okay? That's what the stock market does, like this. And then that's what it does, okay? But this zone tricks everybody, all right? Now, today, right, you're seeing this. Everybody with the Bitcoin ETF, buy the rumor, buy the news. I'm telling you, don't trust them. Be careful and look at the chart. Now, I'm going to show you something beautiful, friends. Look at this. Can you look at this, okay? This is a bit hard to see, but I'm just going to show you, okay? Look. This is Bitcoin, 17K. Look at this. 17 to 20K over there, okay? CME launch. Look at that, right at the top. What about up here? Coinbase gets listed on NASDAQ. Are you noticing something? Listings are bearish. Let's continue. Bitcoin futures ETF launch. This is another listing, okay? The futures ETF listing. Bearish again. This is actually peppy. Here, we are getting the Bitcoin ETF spot approval. Okay, so just look at these, friends. Look at this. CME listing, bearish. Coinbase listing on NASDAQ, bearish. The futures ETF, bearish. I mean, friends, these are all risk zones. We're right here. I don't know how big the jittery part will be. I'll tell you right now, there are break-even soy boys looking at their portfolio thinking it's going to go up only. And then they're going to get scared enough to remember, oh, that's why I wanted to quit crypto again. Okay, they haven't said that. They've forgotten about it. They're actually complacent right now. Well, they're still euphoric, actually. There hasn't been a complacency dip. There'll be a complacency dip. And then, yes, they're going to learn the hard way, friends. But this is exactly, you get to see. Listings are bearish. Yes, they are. I've made videos, friends. I've told you. Watch out for the crypto index. Watch out for it, man. What if they do a crypto index in 2005? January, February, March, April, somewhere there. They give like the top 10 coins of crypto. They'll probably put in like Bitcoin, Ethereum. They'll probably have like Litecoin, Solana, whatever it is. Just the top 10, top 20, top 100. What if they even just talk about it and someone tries it? Like, stay open-minded for these. It's really important to think about these. Listings are bearish. And look no further than BONK. Now, it's no stranger to us, okay? BONK is down, had a 27% down day, yada, yada. Okay, but just look at this, okay? Look at this. BONK down 27%. We've had 30 signs of euphoria. I mean, congratulations to everybody who made 300x in it, right? But just to let you know, friends, I know people get FOMO. I promise you, okay, from the bottom of my heart, if you just saw how much of a scam the token supplies are everywhere. There's too many tokens. You're not dealing with a pool of 30 or 50 coins or even 100. You're not even dealing with a pool of 100. You're dealing with a pool of 2,000 every month. Yes, 2,000 every month. I'm not kidding. Which one is going to make it? Okay. You're not even conservative. You're like, okay, not 2,000 every month, 500 every month. Still, think about it. In 4 months, okay, October, November, December, and even like next year, January, there's 2,000 coins. Which one's going to be the one that's a winner? People always believe it's my one. And then how are you going to play it, by the way? So just think like, because I tried to do this in the last 2021, and look, it got my hands dirty into the meme sector and many other sectors. Yeah, it did. Because in getting your hands dirty is good because you get to feel what's going on. But even if you had a portfolio and you had 20 grand to blow on these, the sad part is $1,000 isn't even enough. Okay, it's too much. You need to keep dropping your entry bullet size. You got to go down to like $200. Just the failure rate is insane. I have a friend out here who tried a method where he was just taking back his initial on a 2x, and it was working. Problem is, he kept losing on slippage, gas fees, and the ones he would try to hold, he tried to hold all of them. He would take his initial out on a 2x and let it ride, and it just wasn't working out. It's basically random. Okay, it really is. It's only there's these hot pockets of time where people are flushing somewhere. Okay, so don't forget, man. Sometimes the coins just go to a nuclear space and you get your listing for you to exit, but not all of them. Everybody dreams of a listing. Look what happened to Coinbase, BONK here. This is BONK, okay? So this is BONK after it launches on Coinbase. Have a look at that. I mean, you can see it right now, friends. Just Coinbase exchange listing for BONK. Exit liquidity, sell every time, friends. Look at this, sell the news. We tried to tell you, but I know how powerful the FOMO is. Remember, when you're talking to someone like me, we survived here for a reason. Okay, friends, I'm telling you, you learn from Warren Buffett, man. There's 1,000 underarm pitches thrown everywhere, okay? You've only got hands to grab one bat. You got to make sure it counts. You can't take a swing at 15,000 things. It doesn't work. You become random. You lose your edge. You have no conviction, okay? And look, even if you wanted to doubt all of these, right? Even if you want to doubt it, I made this chart to show you. Okay, look at this. Okay, just look when they listed BONK for Coinbase, like right up here. And here I am putting the Wall Street cheat sheet. Euphoria, I am a genius. We're going to get rich. This is just classical science. People bragging about them getting the airdrop for Solana on the Solana phone and saying, oh, wow, some of my airdrops are worth 20,000, 30,000, etc. So that's euphoria. Okay, that's literally euphoria. People feel compelled with all the drugs running through their veins, the dopamine. They feel so compelled to go out to Twitter and tell the world, I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. I made so much money off this airdrop. But they don't sell. That's the funny part. Nobody does that and then clicks sell, okay? They're just so emphatic with their euphoria. They're saying, yes, it feels so good. Yes, yes, yes. Right? And look, you probably think before you learned about liquidity market cap, friends, if you haven't, I've got to reiterate to you, there's only enough liquidity for like 1 in 30 people to exit. And if you're conservative, right, if you want to be like really optimistic conservative, you will get like 1 in 15 people are able to exit. 1 in 15. Because as soon as that person gets out, the liquidity is crushed. Now you're down minus 50% lower, and then everybody else has got to get. Not everybody can get out. It's just very unfortunate, right? So that's why when these opportunities come, you do have to make the most of it and literally just be selling. So people are buying BONK after a Coinbase listing. Have you noticed? So many warning signs. Listings. Listings are bearish. Why? It's because the tippy top of retailer awareness. No one's calling BONK a Ponzi or a scam or any of these words. It's too late. It's finally approved by Coinbase. Time to exit. Most of those people aren't going to be exiting. That's why the real stuff, the big gainers, or the ones that you could have high conviction play on it, coming in the next cycle, you probably own them right now. It's just that everybody's calling them a piece of trash, Ponzi scam, right? I'm seeing a lot of hatred for Chainlink. I'm seeing a lot of hatred, Pulse Chain, PulseX, Hex, many others, friends. You just got to keep at it. I don't know what else to tell you. It is what it is, okay? It's the mind of the market, the mind of the masses. As long as you're not in with weak hands. You see, this is danger. If you're buying BONK up here, right, even here, by the way, you are with weak hands. And you got to remember, these people are impulsive. They buy when it feels good. Then they stop buying as soon as the dopamine runs out. Unreliable people. That's why listings are always bearish most of the time, okay? I know, so most of the time there are no big rules, but you got to remember, you got to look around you. You see, oh my God, Euphoria, screenshots, this guy bragging about 13 million in BONK and he won't get out. You know what to do. The Grim Reaper's coming. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Don't forget to love your friends. Tell mum and dad you love them too. Catch you soon.